Well, school is coming back, and it, and yesterday I had an idea to you. So you know what? What if I talk about some stories in my past years in school on a video? And I thought to myself that would be a good idea. And before I begin with, I might have to give context before I begin here. With that, fifth grade was the year. Fifth grade, I was pretty much screwed because you know that was the COVID year. That was when COVID hit on March. So my middle school for the first 2 years were basically screwed up by this. And it was until seventh grade where I actually had a normal year of it. And and let me tell you, man, middle school for me was hilarious. It really was. It really was a time. It's probably where you're going to get your funnest years ever. Because truly, middle school is just an experience. And so the first story I have is so we have a cafeteria, lunchroom, whatever you call it, and you know, my table where I'm at, my other friends and stuff, we we we're basically in front of the door to go out to recess. Our recess is like two basketball courts, concrete. That was pretty much it. And one day we were sitting down, we were just having lunch, and then suddenly like three school officials just go running towards the doors and open them, and you could just hear the chaos outside, and you just have no idea what's going on, like the way that everybody was acting, the way everybody was talking on their walkie talkies. You would think that you would think like somebody there's a malice in the palace happening outside. You would think you would think that somebody got stabbed or something, something crazy, but it was really something happened and one-on-one fist fight happened. And that was definitely an experience where, yeah. And my next story is still middle school. It was 8th grade. And, same place, same table and everything. And I had a friend who was friends with another friend who was also friends with another friend. I know, very specific. Hopefully you can keep up with me. And we're just we're just sitting down having lunch and everything. We were we were the half that was we were the half that had recess first and lunch second. So we were just sitting down. I was just chilling on my Chromebook, and three people came up, and then and, the guy who was friends with the friend of my other friend. He talked to them for a little bit, and I don't know what was said. I don't know what even led up to this. What I do know is this: is that I was looking at my Chromebook, and with the right corner of my eye, I could see him holding him up, and then just straight up body slamming him to the ground. One of the That was one of the loudest noises I've ever heard. And then a school worker comes in and he just takes them both to the principal's office. He also yelled "fuck off." So yeah, not the school worker. It was the kid that literally body slammed somebody. He literally yelled "fuck off." And yeah, and the last school story is something. So in my school in 8th grade, it's a tradition to go to a trip to Washington D.C. 3 days, 2 nights, pretty much 2 days, 2 days and 2 nights. To be honest, the third day is just a travel back there. But so first night was getting settled. First night was something, and then by the second night we were all settled in. We were tired because we literally walked through every bit of Washington D.C. It was like a freaking marathon. And me and my friend, we were fooling around, saying the stupidest jokes you could think of. And he like threw a pillow at me, and I threw it back, and it was all twisted up. And so like it was all twisted up, and I was like, hold on, you see that pillow right there? Why does it look like Stephen Hawking? I still got the picture of it too. And we were literally crying over that pretty much all night. And you know, and then last year he was named that guy was named on a flight log. Said he went to a specific island, and yeah, his mind was as twisted up as his body, I guess you could say. But that's it. Yeah. Really think I want to make these type of videos in the near future. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye.